Good evening, and welcome to the Post Cafe. It is where artists come alive. The spoken word brings forth the inner creation of hidden treasure, expressing tones of lyrics felt within the soul, vibration that brings stories untold. This platform represents artists of all backgrounds, be it writers, singers, spoken word, artists of expressing painting, literature, poetry, and a journey through life. Mystery seeks to bring new ideas and opportunities through the mind at all levels. Wherefore my time leaving tomorrow on the wings of yesterday, where the birds fly higher than the mystery of dreams never knew. Why do mellow sounds ring silently without ever leaving memories of my lonely blues? We walk by the call of nature, sing in harmony, pray for the love of the skies, and dance with the stars like a feminine ballerina, gazing across the stage in her soft, cold ballerina shoes. Welcome to the Artists of Poetry Cafe show, Poetically Speaking, hosted by Terry Benjamin and Ron C. McCrae. As delighted as we are, we can't wait to engulf a new wave of presenting this platform to our audience. So sit back and enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Now, let's get started.
Let's get started, and good evening. This is Poetically Speaking with your host, Terry Benjamin and Ron C. McCrae. This is a very special program. They're all special, but this is even more special. As a matter of fact, this is so special that we might have to do part two. I'm saying that right off the bat because the subject that we're going to tackle tonight is a very big subject, especially in light of the coming Valentine's Day celebration holiday. I know a lot of people start Friday until Monday. Today, the agenda is love. Love is a fruit of the Spirit. And again, people sort of focus on love, and that's a good thing. But when you talk about the fruit of the Spirit, it's more than just love. As a matter of fact, just to give you a brief primer, Galatians 5:22 and 23, it talks about the fruits of the Spirit. And the fruits of the Spirit is love. That's one fruit, but these are other fruits as well. And we're going to get into even more tonight. But again, the fruits of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And when we say fruits of the Spirit, these are fruits that are developed within ourselves. Okay, basically, it's an inside-out job, because if you develop these spirits, you have some things to do. And again, we want to let you know that we present this program because we want you to become critical thinkers. And everything that you need is within here. You just have to cultivate it. And so with that said, I have my brother here tonight. And as always, he's going to give us even some more food for thought. So again, good evening to you, and good evening to you, my brother. How you doing?
Good evening. I can't complain. The fruits of the labor. As you see us smiling, whatnot, we try to have fun here. Mm-hmm. And that's what this is all about. So I just want to continue to piggyback off what you just expressed.
Okay.
Love. And I want to read something to you to continue to tie it, and hopefully and prayerfully that it motivates you. But it's up to you to see this and understand who you are.
That's right.
That's okay? Right. Because you can't have love or find love if you don't understand who you are. Mm-hmm. So it really, let's delve inside of each other. So let me read this. Mm-hmm. Love, the fruits of labor. The fruits of my labor are embedded in the souls of my journey through life as each day is afforded to me. My time to surrender to the need for love from my God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. Now, before I go on, let me say this. Now, again, this is not so much just centered around those who believe in Jesus or Holy Spirit, because we recognize and respect all backgrounds of everybody else's religions, whoever they may yield to. Mm-hmm. So, again, this is based on what I'm reading here. Mm-hmm. To others' need and comfort, like flowers swiftly, silently gazing across the membranes of my soul. Mm-hmm. Love is a word, phrase, statement, acronym, or action expression. Peace, joy, happiness, and harmonious feelings are a way of life. Fruits of the Spirit. They are a way to see through the lens of the inner layer of self, delving deep from an unexplainable place. Joy comes in the morning that words cannot explain. They only showcase outward image. And as it was expressed, Galatians 5:22-23, forbearance, goodness, gentleness, and self-control, forgiveness, truth, and without malice. There is no law against such thing. 1 Corinthians 13:1-13. You may have the gift of many, but if you have not love, you have not done anything. Love is kind, prudent, and patient. Love endures forever through the canal of dark days that each one experiences when troubled clouds are seen. Finding love through romance is a cloaked door hidden behind the shadows of blindness, where the morning light shines through the faith of hope, if and when one believes in the power of love. From above, where the love rain down on those who shares the glory of wealth by inspiring others to crown their blessings, cultivate a seed across the land, and watch how the flower of love sprouts profusely. Uncontrollably, and sounding alarm rings beyond the ears that silently mimics its rhythm. Love is the warmth of a connection between heart and breast, heart through vibrations without losing one sync in time. The mystery is a language that takes a lifetime to understand, but a moment to grasp the pleasure without ever regretting the opportunity to feel the memories of yesterday and today while the light of life continues to blossom. With a smile on your or someone else's face. How would you define love? Love. Live life opulently, victoriously, everlasting, fruitfully. So, what is love?
That's a good question. I really like what you did with the acronym. As a matter of fact, I'm going to ask you to repeat that, and I want you to understand those who are in the audience, okay? An acronym is another form of poetically speaking. You take a word like LOVE and you break it down. And so I asked my brother to break it down for us, LOVE, because I want you to take this with you. Because again, tonight we're talking about really cultivating the fruits of the Spirit. So that's the fruits of within. So Ron, would you please break down LOVE for us again, please?
Absolutely. L, live life. O, opulently. V, victoriously. E, everlasting.
Right.
LOVE, faithfully. Again, so what is love? And that's where, as you indicated, as we're talking about, live life. How can you live life, or how can you have love or give love or share love if you're not living life? And it starts with self.
That's right.
And then be opulent, be joyful, be overwhelmed with it, be grateful and victorious, showcase the joy inside of you. And it's everlasting because, again, each and every moment we wake up and every day we have, we should make sure that becomes everlasting.
Yes. And, and a lot of people like to say that the joy that we have, like the world didn't give it to me and the world can't take it away from me. And so that's what we say when we talk about the fruits of the Spirit. And I really can't emphasize this enough. You have to cultivate those fruits. Again, as we go through this evening, again, cultivating the fruits of the Spirit. Okay, love is just one. There's joy, there's peace, there's patience, there's kindness, there's goodness, there's faithfulness, there's gentleness, and there's self-control. Cultivate these fruits and you will live a long and a healthy life. Everybody's talking about nutrition. Well, this is nutrition for the mind, the body, and the soul. That's what we're talking about tonight. These are the fruits of the Spirit. And again, we can't press upon you the importance of developing these fruits within yourself.
That's right. It's interesting. And just in with this, I have a book here written by T.D. Jakes.
Yes.
uh, and the title of this, Soar. So to have love, to give love, you want to soar high, showcase that joy inside. And then here you have love sprouting up, and everyone around you want to know, why are you so happy? Will you get that love?
Yes,
You should
yes.
be mad. No, because as I read, and as many know, joy cometh in the morning. When you wake up, you want to be happy for breathing, to be able to get up, to be able to shake and say hello to somebody. Because it's so hard. Because as you look around, it's hard for many, and some did not.
Yeah, and they say that misery loves company, but we don't want you to be in that company, and that's why we bring you things from the spiritual world, and sometimes for the secular world, because again, there's knowledge that is sometimes secular, sometimes is spiritual, but one of the things that my brother and I want to bring to you is the fact that it is about lifelong learning, okay? Lifelong learning. As long as you are here on this planet, you should be learning something. People tell me I'm bored. I don't know what to do with myself. Yeah, you have a lot of things to do with it. Even if you just look at these fruits of the Spirit. If you say, every day I'm going to do something to increase my love, to increase my joy, to increase my peace, to increase my patience, to increase my kindness, to increase my goodness, to increase my faithfulness, to increase my gentleness, to increase my self-control. That right there is a full-time job. We were speaking about this earlier. One of the things about aging is the fact you get to the point where you age out of your job. I mean, many of us back in the day when we were working, our job was basically 9 to 5. And that 9 to 5, you knew that in the morning you get up, and at night when you go to bed, in between that 9 to 5 will give you your day some structure. And for us, we need that structure. We need that routine, because if we don't, life tends to fall apart. And a lot of us are living in a fall apart situation because we don't have anything to do with ourselves. I mean, it's only so much TV that you can watch, But the thing is that if you're building yourself, if you're really going through that self-transformation, the last time we were together, we talked about transformation. And again, the Bible says you should be about renewing your mind. And as you renew your mind, you really gain more life. And so the thing is that when we talk about love, that's love is a beautiful thing, but that's just one aspect of our lives. It's just one aspect of our being. So as we go through this evening, we're going to come back to that again and again and again, because I think that, they said that learning is really accomplished by repetition. The more that you do it, the better you get. And I don't believe this thing that, practice makes perfect, because I don't think we won't ever be perfect. Okay, I understand that. So basically, we can get better. We can get better than we were before, but I don't know if we can ever reach perfection, because I think that's reserved for someone else. But the best thing that we can do, we can practice. We can practice. We can get better, because again, I do believe if we don't have something to do, if we don't have a vision for a life, and it says in the Bible, without a vision, the people perish. Without a vision for your life, you're going to perish. And I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm just saying to you that, whatever that vision is, move toward that vision. And as you move toward that vision, I believe in the law of attraction. As you move toward that vision, you'll find people who will come and really join you in that journey, and you can move along. Because again, what we want to do with this program, we're trying to develop community, a community of people who are critical thinkers, people who realize that the beauty of life is not so much on the outside, but it's on the inside. It's not so much the external, but it's the internal. Something to think about. Something to think about.
And it's, if you take one drop of negativity,
Oh, wow.
extract that from what you deal with each and every day, as we all know, the gossip, the complaining, and everything else. Take that one thought, that one seed, and cultivate that seed. And even when you wake up, those with family, husbands and fathers and roommates and whatever
Whatever,
kid,
yeah.
even those with kids. Bring some joy with the kids, because even kids want to say, come on, kid, let's play.
Let's do this. Let's
Even
do
if
this.
it's only for a moment, bring joy, bring happiness, and you'd be surprised that one thought, that one piece that you extracted from all the negativity, you really put out a forest fire.
Yes, yes.
Because you're not going to think about all the other negative stuff, or even somebody call. You know, you're going to think about that moment. You know what? I had a great time this morning, last night, whatnot. We laughed and joked about something.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all it is. So even here on this platform, we don't just try to act like we actually are part of what we present to you.
That's right, man. We practice
When
what
you
we
see
preach.
us laughing and whatnot, we enjoy this moment because we have a relationship. We talk about things prior to coming here. So when we come here, we want to come not with the weather change and complain about. No, we want you to laugh and enjoy the moment. So we want to bring to you, and we look for you to give us, so we can collaborate on like-minded things. And as it was just said, critical thinking.
That's right.
But you don't have to lose your mind trying to be a critical thinker.
No.
But just be able to think. Think positively. Think with common sense.
That's right.
But bring something that's positive.
And the thing is that that's why we emphasize, you know, like when we come on the program, you know, again, we have a measure of intelligence, and you know, we study different things and whatnot. But again, we're still learning. You know, we're still learning, and that's why, you know, when I come to you, we have the segment of the program we call Mind, Body, and Books. And you know, as I move to that segment now, I want to share with you a book I mentioned before, but now I want to give it another spotlight here. And the book is entitled "You'll See It When You Believe It: The Way to Your Personal Transformation." And this is Wayne W. Dyer. You'll see it when you believe it: the way to your personal transformation. And I just want to read a brief passage from the book, because again, it really reinforces what I've been saying about the external versus the internal. And this is Dr. Dyer. This is on page 127. And I hope that those of you who are able, go to the library and take these books out that we recommend. You know, because again, we recommend them because it has helped us. Okay, and these books that I share are really from my personal library. But this is Dr. Wayne Dyer. And he says here, and I really think this is really appropriate for our discussion. He says here, our ability to enjoy life comes from how we choose to process life rather than from externals. Nothing outside of ourselves has the power to bestow happiness or fulfillment on us. What determines the quality of our life is our choice to be fulfilled or not, based on how we think, how we view ourselves, and our place in the universe. Consequently, if you are a person who needs more in order to feel complete, then you will still feel incomplete when you have acquired more. Okay, it's not so much the more that you acquire, but it's the more that you develop inside. And so again, as we go through the program, we really want to let you know that this is something important to us. And I see that, you know, we have some people tuning in. Robert Cabastar, he said he's on deck. Aretha Foster Brown, we only reach perfection when we take off mortality and put on immortality. Oh, that's deep. That's deep. Robert Cabastar says, I'm listening. And our brother says, he says amen, which means he is in agreement, okay? Again, and I'm not asking you to agree with me, but I'm asking you to test it out. If you live a life of positivity, you will attract positivity, okay? And you will be happy, and the people around you will be happy. And just one last thing before I move beyond our book segment. This is another book that I've read and I enjoyed here. It's called Black Love Letters, edited by Cole Brown and Natalie Johnson, okay? Black Love Letters. I tell you, you know, we're going into Valentine's Day, and we're going to speak some more about that. But again, you know, it's beautiful, you know, to date your mate. Date your mate, date your partner. And the thing about these holidays, and it makes me laugh, Ron, because again, you know, Valentine's Day, you know, your birthday, you know, a special day, Black History Month or Black whatever. You know, I don't know about you, but again, love knows no day for me. I'm in love every day. Every day is Valentine's Day. Every day is Love Day for me, because again, I don't want to be controlled by externals. I feel good because what I got going on inside of me. And again, I want you to feel the same way. So, Black love letters. Maybe you can write your partner or your mate a letter. And when you go to dinner, as you after you finish your appetizer, you're waiting for your big meal, just exchange some letters, because again, it is beautiful to say what you feel, but it's even better to write it down because it lasts longer and it's more appreciated because it's not just over the top of the dome. You sat down to write this. And so I'm saying to you is that, happy Valentine's Day, but make that happy Valentine's Day the same day every day, and don't just sort of put your feelings into one day or to one event. I don't like that. I think again we should have love within ourselves and to share it every single day.
And I was just sitting there thinking, I want to just piggyback a little bit off of that. And you're right. With yourself or whoever you may be with, you may be mad. But write a
You
little
might
letter.
be.
You know what? I'm writing a letter because I'm mad at
I'm
you.
mad at you, but
But I thank you because if you didn't make me mad, I wouldn't sit here and write this letter to say how much I love you.
You inspired me.
You inspired me. Exactly. That's what it's all about. Write yourself a love letter. Write that person because that person, your partner, whoever you're with, even if it's your kids,
Yeah, whatever.
they not
whatever.
expect that.
They won't.
But you're changing the directions of the storm or the sadness or depression or the man. You're changing direction by putting something. You're injecting them with the vaccine of love,
Ooh, wow. I like
joy.
that.
That's
Yeah,
what it's
yeah.
all about.
Yeah.
No matter how you look at it, it only takes a second. But it's up to you not to strike the match to start a fire, but to strike the match and look at the spark of the flame and say, you know what? I want to thank you. Thank you, flower. Thank you, fire.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you,
yes.
flame. Because you just sparked something in me.
That's a beautiful thing, because like love is contagious. It's like just like hate. I mean, you go in a situation, everybody hating themselves, you're going to get on the hate as well.
Right.
But if everybody's showing love, that's a better feeling. And so when we talk about mind, body, and books, we want you to understand that we believe that the mind and the body and the spirit all come together. So when we talk about the fruit of the spirit, we talk about something that is internal. And and as we transition through our program, we try to keep you abreast of things that we're thinking about. And again, before I get into the segment that we entitled "Music is Lit," music is literature, I just want to share this beautiful picture. This is, of course, Natalie Cole, and this is from a book that she wrote before she passed, and it's entitled "Love Brought Me Back: A Journey of Loss and Gain." And again, if you know anything about Natalie Cole, she was a phenomenal singer, but she was a wild child because she run around with Shaka Khan. They getting high and acting crazy and whatnot. But the thing is that, hey, look, nobody's perfect. We all have our ups and downs. And she had a gift. She had a beautiful gift that she shared with us. Again, I guess it was in her genes because her father, Nat King Cole, he was a great musician. And Ron, the funny thing about Nat King Cole is people don't understand that before he was a singer, he was a great pianist. As a matter of fact, a lot of people know him as being a phenomenal piano player. But then when he began singing, they sort of forgot about that. But the point is that we're given gifts in this life. We're given gifts, and these gifts are not just for us. These gifts are to be shared. And one of the gifts that we have is the gift of our intellect, is the gift of our creativity. And that's what we share with you when we come here tonight. We share our creativity because, again, it's a gift that keeps on giving, and that's what we share with you each and every night that we're here.
I want to share this. I was at Costco's earlier today, and standing in line, and I saw this young sister, standing there. And she was the registered, and her expression was just blank.
Yeah.
Now, she could have had 1,001 things on her mind, maybe nothing.
We don't know.
So as I got up and she, scanned my card, I said, smile. She said, hi. She smiled just a bit. And she said, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. And so after I, finished checking out and whatnot, I said, keep smiling. And she continued to smile. That's all it takes.
That's right.
Because you don't know what somebody, even self, is going through. The thoughts we have in our head is always something other than something positive. But you'd be surprised if somebody says, just smile. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah.
It changes the direction. Actually, it put out that forest fire that's getting ready to blow up in your head, your brain, and whatnot, because you're mad at somebody. But it changes. And even as you just expressed, when you go back in time and listen to whether it's Nat King Cole or Natalie, and people just having fun in the moment, why or how come you can't have fun in the moment with somebody just to say thank you, hello, how you doing? Tell a joke or something. It might be dumb.
Yeah, but sometimes the corny jokes are the best ones.
Exactly.
I can't believe that person thought that was funny.
Yeah.
But the point is that, again, just saying a simple hello, good morning, how are you? And sometimes it stuns people because they don't expect that. But again, like my brother said, man, we're about trying to change the atmosphere. We're trying to make things better. And so as we go through this program, the next part of the program is called Music is Lit. And this is where I read music, some songs as lyrics. And this song, again, I gave you a preview when I talked about Natalie Cole. And again, this song was actually recorded in 1977. And of course, it's by Natalie Cole. And I'm sure many of you have heard this before. And it's something that we've been talking about throughout this program. And this is entitled, I've Got Love on My Mind. Okay? And this is from Natalie Cole. And it reads like this. She says here, the song says, I've got love on my mind. I've got love on my mind. I've got love on my mind. And there's nothing particularly wrong. It's a feeling that I feel inside. When I woke up early this morning, it was staring me straight in my eyes. I've got love on my mind. I've got love on my mind. I've got love on my mind. When you touch me, I can't resist, and you touch me 1,000 times. When I think of your tender kiss, then and there I start to unwind. Oh, in your arms, I like to be, yeah. Caressing you gentle and tenderly, oh yeah. From sunrise to sunset, all through the day, I've been waiting for your return, and you know this is where I'll be. I can say to the world I've learned, only you can satisfy me. Satisfy me. Oh, you have made me so very happy. Oh, baby, baby. Love on my mind. On my mind, on my mind. Love, I've got love on my mind. Love is a whole lot of love. It's a whole lot of love. Yes, it is. Love, I can hear you say it for me one more time. Love. Oh, I like the way you say it when you say it. Yeah, oh, I know it's like paradise. Say it twice. Love. Got a whole lot of love for you, baby. I got love on my mind. I've got love on my mind. Love on my mind. Love on my mind. And hopefully love is on your mind. And hopefully that you have somebody special to share this weekend with, It's something that I wish for you out of the spirit from my heart, out of the spirit of my fruit. Again, I hope that you have love on your mind, and I hope that you have somebody that you can spend some time with, A beautiful thought, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Love on my mind.
It's interesting. I listened to that song 1,000 times. But, it's only at a certain point in time, for some apparent reason, when the lyrics are broken down, and now you have an opportunity to really feel it.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about that, about love and engaging and love on my mind, writing a note to somebody, to self or your mate or whoever may be.
Yes.
I got love on my mind. So even if, and love on your mind doesn't mean you out there trying to exploit yourself. It means you just want to.
It's the thought. It's the feeling.
It's the feeling. Something positive. Hey, how you doing? I got love on my mind. Really? Yeah. Well, keep it up. Keep smiling
yes.
because that smile showcase what love represent.
Yes, and again, it's so beautiful because again, and I hope that once you watch the program and you hear me reading these lyrics, and it's so funny because a lot of times, as I read the lyrics, a lot of these songs I was singing them wrong. I thought it said one thing, but it said something else. So this is really education for me. Okay, so it helps me to help you, but it helps me to help myself because again, I'm singing one thing and it doesn't say that. Now this song, I know everybody knows this song, and I know that everybody has a story to tell about this particular song. When you heard the song, maybe you were involved in a similar situation. Now this is from 1972. And of course, if you know me, I'm about the music of the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and 90s. I don't buy any new music. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know what they're doing. The kids can have it. I want them to enjoy their music like I enjoyed mine. But again, this is from 1972, and this is from the Reverend Al Green. Again, and so if you talk about Al Green, you got to talk about love and happiness. And so this is love and happiness. And so again, love and happiness. And it begins, and you know how it begins. Love and happiness, yeah. Something that can make you do wrong, can make you do right. Love. Love and happiness. But wait a minute. Something's going wrong. Someone's on the phone 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, talking about how she can make it right, yeah. Well, happiness is when you really feel good about somebody. There's nothing wrong being in love with someone, yeah. Well, baby, love and happiness. Love and happiness. Love and happiness. Have to say love and happiness. You be good to me, I'll be good to you. We'll be together, yeah. We'll see each other. We'll walk away with victory, yeah. Oh, baby, love and happiness. Love and happiness. Oh, love and happiness. Love and happiness. Oh, make you do right. Yeah. Love will make you do wrong. Make you come home early. Make you stay out all night long. The power of love. Wait a minute. Let me tell you about the power of love. Yeah, power. Make you do right. Yeah. Love will make you do wrong. Lady, love and happiness. Lady, love and happiness. Love and happiness. Make you want to dance. Love and happiness. Love is, wait a minute. Love is walking together, talking together. Say it again. Say it together. Say it in a moan. See, moan for love. Moan for love. Say a moan for love. Make you want to dance. Love and happiness. And that's from the Right Reverend Al Green. Love and happiness. What can you say about love and happiness, brother? I know you got something to say about it.
And we talk about it all the time. And what just came to mind, another artist, Barry White.
Oh,
I'm quite
yes.
sure you heard the Barry White,
That's right.
baritone and whatnot, and he really gets into it.
He does. He does.
So again, just when you listen to the lyrics, and quite sure everyone at the sound of our voice, had their old or something to reminisce on, something that brought some kind of positive flavor to their self.
Right.
They got excited.
Yes.
If you're home, you're dancing, you have a flashback on somebody. Forget all the negative.
That's right.
Remember the positive, something good. And in the moment when you're with somebody, whether you got to call 3 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock at night, whatever the case may be, but if it's something positive, hey, baby, I just called to talk to you.
That's right.
I just want to hear your voice. That's it. Joy coming in the morning.
Especially if you call the right number or you get that right call,
That's right. Now don't mess around.
Yeah, mess around. And I tell you, Ron, I've been ups and downs.
Right.
I've been married twice, divorced, whatnot, going through all that. But man, I'm still in an eternal optimist. I still believe in love, man. I just can't get it out of my head, because I love. I mean, I'll be real transparent. I mean, I know men are not supposed to admit this, but I'm going to admit it. You judge me if you want to, but I like to write. I love to read romance novels, and I like to also watch romance movies because I know no matter what the couple goes down, the ups and downs, and this and then that, the heartbreak and the heartache. In the final analysis, they're going to be together. Now, I wish life was like that. Because the way life is in the real world, it starts out like a ball of fire. Oh, man, you love that person. They love you. And maybe you can go 10, 20, 30 years, but sometimes, it ends, It ends, and you lose that love. But the thing is that you never, ever really forget that feeling of love, that feeling of closeness, that feeling of working together. And I really believe that, in the final analysis, love is something that we can't let go of it. And again, it doesn't always have to be romantic love, but I think what we try to do here, we share with you here our love and our passion for creativity and our passion for making things happen for you and for us, because we're talking about, as we're coming up, about creativity, man. It's just the gift that keeps on giving, and I hope that you are doing something creative, because I admit that I like romance novels and I like romance movies, but I like HGTV. I like to see people doing their creativity. You walk into a house and it's a mess, and then they do things, they do the renovations to make it something special. And I think that's what art is about. Art is about taking something out of nowhere and building something beautiful, building something that is lasting, building something that is aesthetically pleasing. And again, and that's why, they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. What I might find beautiful, you might not. But again, it's within you, It's in your mind, your body, and your spirit. And so again, as we share this work, I hope that it inspires you to do some work, because again, I can't stress this enough. Life is to be lived. If you don't have anything to live for, then you're almost dead. It's as simple as that. You got to have some kind of passion, to bring you through this life. Because it can be hard sometimes when you don't have anything to look forward to.
And along that, poetically speaking, and
Yes.
that's what all this is about. And from my perspective, when I hear the term and I understand the way somebody is presenting it, life is full of joy.
That's right.
Have life and have it abundantly. It's only in society that we see things and we also gravitate to the negative rather than bring joy in what. If you listen to birds, listen to the trees, listen to the wind, look at the sun, talk to the sun, the moon, the stars, all that glitters around you, you don't hear all those natural elements complaining about nothing. Absolutely, literally nothing. Even when the weather changes, it changes for a reason. It's taking you from a stormy moment that we may be going through, but it brings sunshine and life. Unfortunately, people themselves, it's like a storm is coming. They keep that storm. Matter of fact, the storm done passed. They want to bring the storm back. Keep it going. But this is what happens. You're killing the moment of life. You're killing what life has given each and every one of us. Joy cometh in the morning. Love. You can't love and be mad at the same time. Oh, she can't cook.
That's
Well,
right.
he didn't take the garbage out. Well, guess what? Embrace it. Baby, I know you didn't take the garbage, but let me help you. Oh, can you cook? No, I don't want you in the kitchen. No, don't worry about it. Okay. But I'm here if you need me. People, we all look for that positive from a different perspective. You change something from a negative to a positive. And as we know, the old saying, from trash to treasure.
Yeah.
One person's trash is somebody else's treasure.
That's right.
And the person who had the treasure and threw it in the garbage, well, it's a done deal.
That's right. They miss out because sometimes we talk about cultivating the fruit of the spirit, and sometimes it takes time to grow. Okay, and so I want to end this segment of the program, Music as Lit, Music as Literature, with a song, and this is a duet. So I'm actually reading both parts, but again, this is another song that you really have to hear sung by the artist that I'm going to talk about to really appreciate it. And this title of the song is very appropriate. It was actually released in 1976, written by Michael Henderson, who was a bass player, singer, songwriter, and he did this song here with Gene Carn, who had mentioned in the previous program. But again, this duet between Michael Henderson and Gene Carn is entitled Valentine Love, appropriate for our program, and it's also appropriate for this weekend. And so this is a Valentine Love written by Michael Henderson and actually sung by Michael Henderson and Gene Carn. And I read here, I'm sending you a Valentine in hopes that you're still mine. And if that Valentine doesn't reach you, it's okay. Now, it's not as bad like you thought it would be. Come on, baby, and take my heart. I love you still, and I always will be yours, be yours. Yours, yours, yours. I'm so in love with you. I'm sending you this Valentine in hopes that you're still mine. And if that Valentine doesn't reach you, it's okay. I can't make up your mind for you. Just have patience. That's all you can do. I love you still, and I always will. Be yours, yours, yours. I'm on my knees begging you back, baby. There's nothing I won't do. If I could only hold you in my arms again, baby, baby, baby. I'm so in love with you. There's nothing your baby won't do. If I could just hold me, I'm in love. I'm sending you this Valentine. I'm sending you this Valentine. I'm sending you this Valentine. I'm in love. Sing it, sing it, sing it, sing it, sing it, baby. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. I'm on your side. On your side. There's nothing I won't do. I'm down on my knees begging you to stay. Down on my knees. Darling, please say you won't go away. I won't go away. Oh, baby, baby, I'm in love. And that's Valentine Love. And you can find this on a album by Norman Connors called the Saturday Night Special. Was actually released and published in 1975. And again, I love that song, and I love the sentiment of the song, and I also love the fact that it's actually sung by a male and a female at the same time. The duet is really is beautiful. And today in Music is Lit, we had a song by Natalie Cole called Love on I've Got Love on My Mind, and then a song by Al Green called Love and Happiness. And we finished with a duet, Michael Henderson and Gene Carn, called Valentine Love. And again, love, again, is not just for a special day. Love is for every day. And that's why I'm glad that you are listening to us, and I'm glad that you have joined us this evening, and I hope that you'll carry the message that we've presented into the weekend. We're not done yet, but I just want to let you know we appreciate you tuning in. And again, for those who are tuning in for the first time, we are here every Thursday from 6 to 7, and Sunday from 5 to 6. And again, we have people who comment, and Laretha, she says here, you too was part of her journey, So again, we know that this songs are so powerful, because in 2 minutes or 3 minutes of song, you can really fill a whole library of thoughts and feelings and those kind of things. And so again, as we move toward the end of the program, my brother still has some more things, Okay, we are poetically speaking, and we have more poetry to share with you. Ron, you have something special there.
Yeah, I before I go to the special piece, close out with that.
Yes.
But just like to read this, as we continue in this part.
Yes.
And I found this in the Quran, and this is important, as I said, and we always find, no matter what book, whether it's the Quran or the Bible or the Torah or a magazine or somebody's book.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, every artist, every writer, painter is telling a story. They're pleading from themselves, pleading for themselves, for life in itself. So let me just read this. This is out of page 739 of the Quran. And it says, "O Allah, change my fear, my grave into love. O Allah, have mercy on me in the name of the great Quran, and make it for me a guide and light and guidance and mercy, O Allah. Make me remember what of it I have forgotten, what of it that I've forgotten. Make me know of it that which I have become ignorant of, and make me recite it in the hours of the night and the day, and make it an argument for me, O thou sustainer of all the world." Amen. This is what we're talking about.
That's right. That's right.
Here is, in essence, I'm just kind of paraphrasing from my own perspective. You in darkest hours, you feel like you're in the grave, nobody cares and nothing, everything is coming down on you. But here is yielding up to a higher power.
Yes, yes.
The great architect of the universe. Help me bring life into my life, okay, so I can love. And as I continue to say, day and night, make it an argument for me, thou sustainer of all, no matter how you look at it.
Right.
So technically, honestly, there's no excuse. Now, I know I'm saying that, and I'm treading on that lightly because, again, it all depends on each individual how they receive something, and emotionally, spiritually. But we only talking about the seed, that one moment, that one spark that could change direction. Because keep in mind, this is where we all pray. How we pray doesn't matter. But those in a hospital, in a nursing home, a child who's at home, or somebody's grieving, everyone on every level is going through something.
Yes, yes.
But it's only that spark of love, light, that can shine in somebody's life. Only if we ourselves continue to look at ourselves from within.
That's right.
And say, wait a minute.
That's right.
Why am I sitting here doing this feeling when somebody else is in worse shape than me?
Who
am I complaining to? Well, let me take that spark and say, hey, how you doing, brother? What's going on?
Yeah.
How's everything, man? You know what I'm saying? This is what it's all about.
That's all. That's all. That's
even
all
if I'm lying. But the point is, nobody would
Well,
never
he's lying
know.
for good reason, though.
Exactly. But the whole thing is be able to get a laugh and the feeling to change direction. That's what it's all about.
That's what it's about. That's what it's about. And again, like I said, please enjoy your weekend. But know love is every day.
Here, I want to give a cap on this because this is important. What we've been talking about. Because as we know, tomorrow is February 14th, as they say, society says Valentine's Day, and, all the women, the sisters, and mothers want flowers and a gift taken out to dinner.
That's right.
And all the brothers are grumbling, complaining, wow.
Deep in their pocket.
But I want you to listen to this because this is important because, again, as it was said by my brother earlier, Valentine's Day is every single day that you can wake up and love and smile and enjoy the moment.
Please, yes.
And I put this together because I was caught off guard and put on the spot.
But he rose to the occasion, though.
But it's so relevant. Valentine, the heart of romance. Thou, to love as the sun rises and the moon sets, where your radiant smile embellishes my soul, glittering under the stars at night. Valentine, lend my time 24/7, giving nothing but the support to embrace the warmth and gentleness of your soft and tender touch. Valentine, time, life is ours with nothing to spare and everything to gain, a journey we will conquer, a legacy with no end. A true story is written in our soul. Memories of our secrets are stored in the archives for future generations to unfold. Valentine, Valentine, the heart of romance. Every moment of every day is a day to love, a day to remember, a day to say how much I love you. You are my Valentine, and I just want to say how much I love you. No matter how you look at it, just think about that moment. And those who are presented to somebody, just break it down. The reason why you love that person, why you in love. No matter how you look at it, just because the tender touch, the smile on my face, just because I held you, you lay close to me, you just stood next to me, you supported me. That's what's important. Valentine. Keep that in mind.
That's right.
The love of romance. And so I'm close with this part here because too many says love, I'm in love with da-da-da. But too many does not think about romance. Because if you get into romance, everything else will blossom from that.
Yeah. And I'm going to give you one of those, but also I'm going to ask for encore. Because again, brother's hot tonight, and I want him to leave you with something I think is special. Again, it's right on that next page, And again, please understand this is from a book called The Archaeological Cafe, and he read a poem, Valentine, the Heart of Romance, that was on page 32. But this poem I'm gonna ask him to read as an encore is on page 33, one of my favorite, and it's called Love After Romance.
Love after romance. For many miles we walked to a place where you first spoke. I held your hand and said thank you as we smiled in silence. Life holds no bar for the love. We both thought to forgive and make it easy to say goodbye when you leave. Life has done you well. My grieving still swells beneath the eyelids of my tears, walking in many circles when time seems so long, waiting for your return. My love, for you leave me in my own harsh state, lost in the sun without the energy to stay strong. You were my strength, now it hath to carry on. These letters you wrote many years ago cuddle me as if you are sitting here reading them. The fragrance of your smile lies deep in the core of my loneliness. Love after romancing, my tears weep with painful memories, jolted by the absence of your body touch. Oh, I crave the sweet, soft whisper of your lips. Through the isolated memories, I'm tormented, yearning for you. Your voice echoes the membranes of my soul, cascading like the wind, forever gone in sorrow somewheres. Oh, my soul cries aloud, I'm alone. My thoughts have faded, and my interment desires yield a physical love burning with passion, like coal in deep heat, idle and still, reminiscing on what was yet not found. Love lives on like a rebirth of emotional rejuvenation, waiting for time to end. Love after romance lives for eternity.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. And I want to just end on this note. Again, I recommend this book here, Black Love Letters. And I just want to end this evening with you on this quotation. This is from in the book, and this is Dr. Imani Perry. And she says, and I quote, "The true measure of love may be in its difficulty." The true measure of love may be in its difficulty. What say you about that, brother? You think that the true measure of love may be in its difficulty?
It's how each one sees it, how each one receives it, how each one endures it, how each one sit back and really understand just the words in itself. And I think that's what's important. But it all starts from self. You know, you really have to go inside yourself to really listen to dialogue, and to ask those questions. Even if it's one word, how does this word, this letter, this sentence, something, how does this whole paragraph, how does this book, the author, how is it he or she is speaking to me? That's what's important.
Black love letters.
You know, because they telling you the story based on their story, based on their journey, but we all have a story based on our journey.
That's right.
And that's why everyone is a poet, a writer, a painting, or expressing thoughts and ideas, collaboration, sharing, because it gives each one of us an opportunity to unfold those mysteries. But don't wait till the mystery take you someplace and isolate you, and all of a sudden now you're crying. Nobody can hear or see you.
That's right. Yeah.
So it's important to, again, as we always come to you, we ask that you come to us, and let's continue to move forward.
On that note, we say good night to you and happy Valentine's Day.